This is Chad Riffle from the K-12 ETA coming to you with a tutorial video showing the steps to manually enter data into Illuminate DnA. Let's start by first logging into Illuminate. The first step is to log into Illuminate. Once you're logged into Illuminate, you need to find the assessment you want to enter data for. There are two ways to do this. The first is to click on View Assessments on the tile here. The second is on the black bar at the top of the screen, find the word Assessments, click on Assessments, and then View Assessments. That will take you to the screen that allows you to search for assessments. You can search for assessments by name at the top. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to use this Delete Me Manual Assessment example. I'm going to click on the name of the assessment that I want to enter data for, and that will take me to the Assessment Overview screen. You'll notice that the black bar always stays the same, but this gray bar here has now changed its options. On this gray bar, what I'd like to do is click Responses and then enter Edit in order to enter student data. Once you select Enter Edit Data, it's going to ask you what student group you'd like to enter data for. And that's all this screen is asking you, is to narrow down your student group. Now, if you're going to enter data for all your students, you don't have to change any of these filters. You can just click Find Students. Once you click Find Students, it'll bring up the students in your group. For me, on this particular group, I have 2 students, and it's going to have you start in the Enter Edit by Grid view. So Enter Edit by Grid has all the students, all the columns, and you can just kind of go through the grid and enter the scores by clicking on the columns or on the cells. Now, if you want to enter by a specific column, so let's say I want to enter all of my students' favorite colors, I can enter Edit by Column, and then it has the student name here, and it sticks with that one column. You can change the column that you're entering scores for. You can enter one score, like if I wanted everybody to have the answer green as their favorite color, enter one score, fill in all, and click Fill Down. It'll fill all of the responses. Now it's warning me in red right here that I have unsaved changes, and the reason it does that is because if I leave this page, all those scores I just put in, they disappear. So I need to make sure I click on Save here, and then it's not ready anymore. It's okay. Alright, so that's one way to enter edit scores. You can enter them by the grid, or if you want to do it by specific student, you select the student here and then just enter their scores. When you're done, you click Save. It saves all the scores. After you've entered all the scores that you want to enter, I always do this last step just to double check. You make sure you click Save and then go to Student Responses and check to make sure it saved all your responses properly. If all your fields are filled in and this looks proper under Responses, Student Responses, you're all set to go.